stop waiting for permission. You must stop looking for signs. You must stop comparing, hesitating, doubting. Seize the reins of your inner world. Declare yourself the master of your fate. You are not here to imitate. You are here to create. Remember this, the greatest souls in history rose not because they followed others, but because they followed their own inner voice. You have that voice too. It has never left you. It is waiting for you to listen. Stand tall, look within, and start building the life that only you can build. You are the center of your universe. Never forget it. The importance of self-belief. Throughout history, those who soared the highest, who left indelible marks on the world, all shared one extraordinary quality, an unwavering belief in themselves. This belief was not arrogance. It was not ego. It was an inner conviction, a certainty that their vision was worth pursuing, no matter the cost, no matter the resistance, no matter the failure. Thomas Edison was a man who failed more than 10,000 times before he succeeded in creating the electric light bulb. Most men would have surrendered. Most would have said enough. They would have pointed to their efforts, their exhaustion, their years of toil, and concluded that success simply wasn't meant for them. But not Mr. Edison. Mr. Edison possessed something that all great achievers must cultivate, a belief in the worthiness of his own idea. Mr. Edison did not measure himself by those who gave up. He did not ask, "Why is this taking me so long when others seem to find their success more quickly?" He understood what few ever come to understand, that failure is not a verdict, it is feedback. Every failed attempt was a step closer to mastery, a piece of the puzzle, a refinement of the dream. This is the spirit you must carry forward. You, too, have within you a seed of greatness. It lies quietly, waiting for you to believe in it, waiting for you to act on it, waiting for you to nurture it with persistence, discipline, and courage. But above all, it waits for your belief. Belief is not a luxury. It is not a trait reserved for the chosen few. It is the foundation upon which all progress is built. Without it, ideas remain wishes. Without it, goals remain fantasies. Without it, your greatest talents go unused, and your brightest dreams fade into regret. Understand this, doubts and fears are not signs of weakness. They are part of the journey. Every man or woman who has ever accomplished anything of substance has walked through the valley of uncertainty, but they kept moving. They did not give fear the driver's seat. They refused to hand over control to self-doubt. Instead, they fortified their belief like a fortress. They repeated their vision until it became a truth. They stood by their dream when no one else did. So I ask you, what do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you are capable of more? Do you believe that your dreams are valid? That your efforts are meaningful? That your ideas are worth pursuing? If you do, then act accordingly. Speak as one who believes. Walk as one who believes. Plan, think, move, build as one who knows that success is already yours, if only you refuse to let go. You must not wait for the world to validate you. That is a fool's game. Validation begins within. The moment you decide to believe in your own power, your own path, your own possibility, you begin to pull success toward you. The people, the opportunities, the ideas, the resources, they begin to appear, not by chance, but by cause. This is the secret the great ones knew. Belief is not a feeling. It is a choice. It is a decision made daily, hourly, moment by moment. And the more you choose to believe, the stronger you become, the more unstoppable you become, the more you discover just how vast your potential truly is. Believe in yourself. Not someday, not when you feel ready, but now. For everything you seek waits on the other side of belief. Open that door, step through it, and let the world see the power of a mind that believes. Goal setting and clear vision. Imagine sailing a vast ocean without a compass. The winds shift, the waves carry you in uncertain directions, and every movement becomes a reaction to the circumstances around you. There is no control, no direction, only drift. This is precisely how many live their lives, aimlessly without clear goals, reacting to life instead of commanding it. But the great achievers, the builders of empires and legacies, knew better. They lived by one rule: define the destination before the journey begins. Walt Disney is a name known across every continent, a symbol of creativity and wonder. But few remember how many times he was rejected before success found him. He was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. He faced bankruptcy, betrayal, and countless closed doors. Yet through it all, Mr. Disney clung to one thing with relentless devotion: a clear vision. He knew what he wanted to build. He saw it in his mind's eye long before the world believed it was possible, and that clarity became his compass. This is the lesson. Clarity breeds power. When you know precisely what you want, you summon the full force of your mind toward that aim. You begin to filter the world differently. Opportunities are recognized, distractions are eliminated, and energy flows where attention goes. A vague dream yields vague results, but a definite goal, committed to paper, reviewed daily, and pursued with purpose, that becomes a force of nature. It becomes a living contract between you and your future. So ask yourself, where are you going? This is not a question to be answered casually. It demands deep thought. It demands silence and introspection. You must become clear about what you truly want, not what others expect, not what fear allows, but what you desire at the core of your being. Is it financial independence? Is it mastery in your craft? Is it freedom, contribution, legacy? Whatever it is, write it down. Do not let it remain a thought. Thoughts are fleeting. Goals, when written, become anchors. They remind you who you are and where you're headed. Review them daily. Speak them aloud. Let them burn so brightly in your mind that no distraction can dim their light. Let every decision serve your goal. If a choice brings you closer, pursue it. If it takes you further away, reject it. With clarity comes focus. With focus comes momentum. And with momentum you begin to move mountains. Do not be afraid of the size of your goal. Be afraid of living without one. The greatest tragedy is not in aiming high and missing. It is in aiming low and hitting. Successful people are not lucky. They are intentional. They move with purpose. They do not scatter their efforts in 100 directions. They move like a river, strong, consistent, unstoppable, because they have direction. You must be the same. Define your goals. Make them specific. Make them measurable. Make them so clear that even in moments of doubt you can read them and remember your path. Let them be your guiding stars in the darkest night. Let them bring order to your chaos, discipline to your actions, and certainty to your choices. A man without a goal is like a ship without a sail, vulnerable to every gust of wind, every passing storm. But a man with a goal, he becomes a creator, a builder, a conqueror of his own destiny. Clarity is not a gift. It is a discipline. Practice it. Strengthen it. Live by it. And soon you will look back, not with regret, but with pride, because you knew where you were going and you got there. Resilience and the power of persistence. When the name Abraham Lincoln is mentioned, the mind immediately pictures one of the most revered leaders in history. But long before he held the highest office in the land, Mr. Lincoln walked a path marked by failure, rejection, and sorrow. He lost multiple elections, failed in business, and endured deep personal tragedies. By any conventional measure, he should have been broken. He had every reason to quit, and yet he did not. Why? Because Mr. Lincoln understood something that most overlook. Failure does not define you. Persistence does. He refused to let setbacks dictate his story. He saw each defeat not as a dead end, but as a bend in the road. He treated each disappointment as an invitation to grow, to reflect, to come back stronger. That relentless forward motion, that unyielding spirit, is what transformed him from a man battered by life into a leader remembered for eternity. This same principle holds true for you. The road to greatness is not a straight line. It is not paved with comfort or ease. It is rugged, unpredictable, and often unforgiving. But within its challenges lies a secret. Those very challenges are the proving grounds of your future self. When obstacles rise, as they inevitably will, you have two choices: retreat or rise. You can let the storm crush your will, or you can let it carve your character. Those who achieve greatness are not those who avoid hardship. They are the ones who persist through it. Setbacks are not signs that you are on the wrong path. They are signs that you are on a path worth traveling. Every struggle teaches. Every failure sharpens. Every fall builds resilience. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you build. It is forged in the fires of adversity, in the moments when everything within you wants to quit. But something greater inside whispers, keep going. And when you keep going, when you press forward in the face of fear, doubt, and pain, something remarkable happens. You grow stronger, not just in action, but in belief. You start to realize that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. You start to see that pain is temporary, but progress is permanent. Think of every great figure in history: Lincoln, Edison, Mandela, Roosevelt. Each one walked through fire. Each one was told they would not succeed. Each one failed repeatedly, but they persisted. And because they persisted, they became more than just successful. They became symbols of what is possible when a human being refuses to quit. So now turn inward and ask, what will define you? Will it be the setbacks, the moments when things didn't go your way, the failures that momentarily shook your confidence, or will it be your response to those moments? Will you rise like Mr. Lincoln and declare with your actions that no storm can destroy the spirit of someone who refuses to be broken? Do not wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to endure a meaningful one, a life of purpose, of impact, of significance. That kind of life demands your resilience. It demands your persistence, and it rewards your unwavering faith in the journey. Keep pressing forward, one step at a time, one challenge at a time. Let the world throw what it may. You are not here to fold. You are here to build, to learn, to rise. And in the end, when you look back, you will not regret the struggle. You will treasure it, because it was through the struggle that you discovered your strength. Resilience turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Let it turn you into the legend you were born to become, avoiding the comparison trap. The moment you begin to compare yourself to others, you hand over your power. You diminish your unique value. You blur the vision that is only yours to see. What was once a clear path becomes fogged with doubt, distraction, and dissatisfaction. Understand this truth. Your journey is distinctly yours. No one else has lived your life, fought your battles, or dreamed your dreams, and therefore no one else's progress should define your worth.